And now, more previews from the CBS Fox Video Collection.
Hi everyone, this is Account Without Rules talking, and today I'm going to be showing you my CBS Fox Video Collection.
The epic three-part saga that made motion picture history is coming back to home video, digitally remastered, for sparkling new versions with CD quality sound.
Just thought I'd start off with this one here, which is The Empire Strikes Back, which was released on an early version of the CBS Fox label in that it doesn't have the more stylized lettering that would grace their later releases. It's just a standard lettering there. Sorry if you can't make that out on the camera. This film, whilst it was first released in theatres on May 21st, 1980, the tape itself wasn't released until 1984. Just some back pictures there of the AT-AT Walker and Yoda. This is the only one that you'll see in this video today that's in its original casing, and I'll show you what I mean by that, which is this here, which says, after viewing The Empire Strikes Back, stay tuned for previews of other great movies from the CBS Fox Video Collection. And these are the trailers that appear at the end of the tape after the film's finished. The one that's not listed here is the original Star Wars, which is the only trailer at the front of the tape. And it's interesting to note that on this tape itself, the warning that starts it off also has a narrator on it. And there's also an early version of the logo itself. And before I close this up, I thought I'd show you this here, which is the sticker on the front. Yes, in terms of how I would review the film, it's very hard for me to pick which one I like the best out of this trilogy, because I thought all three were really good. This one I think is it's really something, and it's very dark and emotional, and yeah, I loved it. And so there you go, The Empire Strikes Back. Moving along now, we have Return of the Jedi, which was released in 1983, the film was, but again, like Empire Strikes Back, the tape itself was released in 1986, when it's the original X-Rental, because it's got previews of other films from the CBS Fox collection. I'll stop doing that now. As well as there's some pictures on the back and all that stuff. This one isn't in its original box. No, and there's no stickers on the tape itself like there was with Empire. And I know this one gets a bit of a ribbing because of the Ewoks, but I felt they actually did serve a purpose in the story, and they weren't too irritating like the Gungans were in the later films. And yeah, there you have it. Also some really great special effects scenes, like the space battle above Endor, and the final fight with Luke and Vader was well staged as well. And to wrap things up with this trilogy is the one that started it all, the original Star Wars, released on May 25th, 1977, and this is not the original release of the film, it's a re-release from 1989, although when I open it up, things to do with one hand, it says 1991. Just point that out. I'm sorry I apologise if you can't make that out on the camera. It's a little dark, and yeah, just the front sticker there. And I got this and the original and Return of the Jedi at the same time at the end of last year off a seller on eBay, and if I had to rank the trilogy, I'll probably pick this one as my least favourite because it does feel a bit stiff at times, and you don't really get the sense of but yeah, it's still a legendary film. And just thought I'd show you this side there before I close it up. So there you have it, the Star Wars trilogy.
Okay. You're out of your mind, Wang. God bless you. It's all in the reflexes.
And here we are now with Big Trouble in Little China. It's directed by John Carpenter and stars Kurt Russell, Kim Cattrall and James Hong. It's a really good film. It's one that I like a lot. There's nothing dire that goes on in this film. Like, it's not a dark, grim, depressing. It's just a bit of good old kung fu comedy. And one thing I would like to say in relation to the tape itself, it's the original Alex rental. It also came in its original clamshell case, but the case itself broke, so I had to put it in its just a standard white case. And I didn't have to trim the cover or anything, thank goodness, so no one panic. And just thought I'd show you this just quickly. Just the sticker here on the top. There's not one on the side, on the front. Sorry about that. But yeah, got this earlier in the year from again a seller on eBay, and yeah, there it is. Big Trouble in Little China.
After all your posturing, all your little speeches, you're nothing but a common thief.
I am an exceptional thief, Mrs. McLean, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
And here we are with Die Hard. This is the last video you'll see today. The movie itself was directed by John McTiernan, who after making this film made a film called The Hunt for Red October, which was released on CIC, but I can't show that one because of copyright restrictions. It was the studio that made it was Paramount, and they're a bit twitchy about their stuff being on YouTube, but I think I might be able to get away with showing you this one. This is the close-up of the picture of Bruce at the top, as well as the holographic sticker. This is the spine itself and the back, as well with a few pictures. And here's what I was referring to earlier of the stylized lettering when I referred to Empire. Yeah, it's a really good film, and if you haven't seen it, do check it out as fast as possible. But before I do go, I thought I'd show you this yellow spine right here, which means that this is not a pirated copy. Bit more successful at it then than they are now, eh? But yeah, that's all I've got to show you in the CBS Fox video range. So yeah, thanks for watching.